a future billionaire in check. So guys, I have all day today. It's been a big money move, I'm not going to lie. Today I have not only claimed and decided that I am a billionaire, but also I have chosen the path on what's going to take me and what's going to get me to make $1 billion. So with this goal, the first thing that I have to do is be able to plan, to be a really good planner. So that's exactly what I'm focusing on. I'm focusing on planning. So 2 things that I am really focusing on is being a master planner and also a master of making money. Those are the 2 things that I'm really focusing on. So like being able to plan on where my money's going to go. Okay, because let's say for an example, right? I just get a check in a 9-to-5 brokey job. I just get that 9-to-5, I'm working on the 9-to-5 brokey job, I get a check every single week. Now, when I get that check, where is that money going to go? Where is that money going to go? Is that money going to go into just, paying the bills, and then after that is just I spend whatever? Or is once I get that check, the money's going to go into my bills, and then also, putting it into an investment, so then later on in the future, my money can compound into making that $1 billion. So that's what I'm really looking at, is like where I can allocate my money and where I can put my money at. And then also, just once I'm doing that, really breaking it down, bro, to be a billionaire, you have to be able, let me get my notebook. I kind of wrote it down, so let me do it. What's going on, Braxton? What's going on, Ack? So, let me see. Okay, so what's good, Olive 67? What's up? Going on, AK? Okay, listen. So to make $1 billion a year, I have to make 83 million and 333,333,000 per month. I could be saying it wrong. Let's go. Then to per day, I have to be able to make $2.7 million per day. Per hour, I have to make $114,000 and $155 per hour. So that's exactly how much I have to make to be a billionaire. So now how are we going to do this? Billionaire in check, which obviously in the future become a billionaire, but I really broken it down, guys. Like, so right now I read the book Secrets of the Millionaire Mind, and they have the worksheet, bro. I'm giving you sauce right now. The worksheet goes, I have a millionaire mind, and by you being able to say that, your mind starts believing that you have this millionaire mind. Okay, but besides that, so that's how much you have to be able to make per month, per day, to be able to make $1 billion. Now, not only did I break that down, now I was just talking about in the beginning of the live, you guys need to really start subbing up so you guys can get in the beginning of the live so you don't miss out. But I was just talking about, once you get a check, okay, where are you putting the money at? Because if you just pay your bills and into just whatever, you're gonna be broke, bro. you're gonna be brokey, bro. So what you need to do is that once you get the check, you want to be able to put the money into a place where it's going to help you double your money. That's going to get you a step closer to the $1 billion if that is your goal. So that's what I'm focusing on, is like, now I know exactly where I'm going to put my money at. I'm going to talk to the bank tomorrow. I'm going to see if I can be able to vlog it. So definitely sub up, because I'm going to be focusing on posting one video once a week. So because, bro, I am like broke right now, bro, and I'm gonna record my whole journey of becoming a billionaire. What's going on, Maria? Why did you say that? Yeah, so I did that today. I really figured out like how much money I have today. Like, bro, I was making a lot of like brokey actions. Like, in the past, I had like 50 prepaid cards. And so because I didn't have a bank account, so I was just buying a bunch of prepaid cards from 7-Eleven, and I put money into it. And so I had to go through each of those cards to see how much money I have. And so now I know exactly how much money I have. Now I'm gonna be able to see where I'm gonna put the money at, so I could be able to get a step closer to $1 billion. And I'm not gonna lie, one thing what's gonna have to happen is that when I save the money, I have to be able to invest it. So I have to save a good majority of the money, or at least invest the money into the business. One of those things, because if I invest in the money into the business, it's gonna make me more money. But if I just start saving money, two things that I'm gonna have to focus on doing is putting the money and putting money back into the business so I can make more money, but then also have the money and put it into investments. Okay, so save a lot of money, put it into investments, so then I can be able to start creating passive income. I know this might be it might be a lot of information, but what I'm trying to tell you is that I'm gonna become a billionaire, bro, and I'm gonna show the whole journey of it. What I'm trying to say is that you have to be able, the second thing is saving money, putting it into investments, and so then it can start creating passive income for yourself. And then you can start, sooner or later in the future, you get to the point where your investments, your passive income that you put in, the investments start making more money than what you're making in your job or the business that you're, doing. So like, that's what I'm focusing on. I spent like all day trying to like figure out what I'm gonna do, or like, be a little bit more clear in where my money's gonna go. Now the second thing I'm gonna be doing today is spending an hour on e-commerce, because that's what I'm choosing e-commerce as my business. So that's a big W right there. So I'm gonna spend 1 hour on that. I got a projector. I'm not gonna show you the product because for some reason I can't go in the house because my mom's not letting me go in the house. And you're probably thinking, why are you in the house, bro? I'm trying to tell why are you in your mom's house? The reason why I'm at my mom's house is because this is the best way to be able to save money. And either way, like, if I could be able to stay here and save my money, invest my money, then I'll be able to have more money than just spending money on like an apartment, for right now, a car and all those things, because all of that would eat up my money. But if I could stay here, I could really save up my money, invest my money into the business, then I could be able to make more money. And then sooner or later in the future, I'll just get all those things. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. But it's starting to get a big W. But yeah, two things. Just know where you put the money in a way that's going to be able to make you more money in the future, and then just make a lot of money today. But that's where we're at. What's going on, Wise? Okay. Yep. Oh wait, you know what? I need to move into the screen. I keep forgetting. That would be better. Because I could just, yeah. I need to call YouTube, bro. Because orientation is locked, rotate device back. I don't get it, bro. YouTube. Bro, What job? Yes, I was gonna get one. I did. I ended up going to Daytona, and I got a job, and then I ended up coming back here. They're still giving me another job, but I think this is a better choice to be able to, get a step closer to the $1 billion because when I was in Daytona, I was in a position that was like really bad, bro. Like I put myself in a position where I was in a shelter, but I was still like studying business and everything. Is like I was like unwilling to like be with my family and all that. So I'm going back and staying with my family and just learning how to be able to save like whatever money I get, I'd be able to save and everything. So, and then I should be moving in transitioning into a different job, but in Orlando. Hey, does anyone know how to be able to contact YouTube? Like email, phone number? I'm trying to contact them. Oh,